this big announcement, back to base. After 2 years in Atlanta, we're in Nigeria. What can we say? We're excited. Remember us. So what can you say about this?
Well, I don't think it ever left. It was never a permanent movement, but I'm part of the bandwagon that we are able to attend without having to travel this time around. Back home, right?
Also, it's a big announcement tonight. Any idea? Nominations? Any idea whether it be tonight? For the big announcement.
So one thing two of us were talking about off camera was that we want to be entertained. We don't want to guess. We want to be surprised. Absolutely. Everything. We are ready for the works.
Well, if you think about it, this is the largest, the biggest musical event in Africa. I'm a hip hop freak. So you're going to have the best. So you can't help. You're going to be entertained,
Exactly.
right? Otsilo.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
So, one last question I want to ask you. What is we call it Truth Syndrome Monday? We're saying not about the truth. So, the question I want to ask: what's the strangest dream you've ever had? We all have dreams. So, what's that one that just stuck out? That was weird. That freaked you out.
Strangest dream. When Rihanna was asking me out and I said no. I can't wake up. They say, what did they do me?
I can't tell you mine because her husband will shoot me. End of discussion. End of discussion.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time. Pleasure. Okay, hi.
Hi, so we're live right here at 17th Headies, back to base. Yeah, big announcement tonight. So do you have an idea what it's gonna be? Like
I'm hosting, so I can't say.
okay, right. Headies 17th, so far so good. What can you say about the Headies' importance in the music industry? 2 years in Atlanta,
Especially, of course, in the Nigerian entertainment, even in Africa as a whole, Afrobeats, it's so important. And yes, I'm really glad to see the influence it has.
Yeah, so this year they're going to be bigger and better. That's something your previous awards.
Sorry?
This year they're going to be bigger and better. It's going to be something different.
We're back to base, so it's supposed.
It's supposed.
It's supposed.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, darling.
One last question though.
Yes.
So it's Truth Syndrome Monday. Say not about the truth. Just let's enter your dream world. So what's the strangest dream you ever had?
Can't remember.
You don't dream.
Even if I can, you think I'll tell people my dream on TV? No, I can't. Weird.
You can be chased by lizards. That's what someone said.
I haven't really dreamt it all, but I can't. Honestly, I can't remember right now. If I could, I'll probably tell you something, but I can't.
Thank you so much for doing us an intro.
Okay.
And so we're live right here at the 17th Headies Award. Big announcement. Not big award, back to base.
Okay.
Looking forward to that.
Hi, Nancy Isime here. We're right here at the 17th Headies announcement. Yes, I'm excited. We're back to base.
Alright, we're live at 17th Headies back to base big announcement, and also we're going to hopefully get some nomination list out today. So what are you looking forward to tonight, and what's that big announcement you think is going to happen? And so far so good.
The Headies don't fail us, always giving us new surprises. I'm just here for the surprise. That's why it's a big announcement. We don't know what they are up to, so we are here to experience and see what they are up to. So I hope the big announcement is a good one for the all of us, which I know is always a good one.
So what can you tell about the Headies so far and their impact?
Yeah, they are doing a wonderful job. To me, that's the Grammy of Africa. Very soon they're going to be as big as the Grammy of the world. So they are doing a wonderful job. I must applaud them for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. So one
Thank you
last
so
one
much.
is Truth Syndrome Monday. So you're saying nothing but the truth. So the question I want to ask is, what's the strangest dream you've ever had? We all have dreams, but what's that one that stuck out to you that was really strange?
Was the one I saw the stars turning into the face of Jesus, telling the world that the world is coming to an end very soon. That was really scary. That was really scary.
That was really scary. I'm sure you had that as well.
Exactly. But I pray though, thank God I'm a Christian, I'm going to make it. Even if it's just one person going to heaven. That's me.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
your night. We are at the 17th Headies Awards. Big announcement. They have something for us. So I wonder what it is. But any clue, any idea? And what do you think about the nominations for this year? Do you have any idea how it's going to look like?
Nah. So I know the nominations. I know we entries kicked off late last year for the nominations, and I don't know. Then it all went quiet. But every time it goes quiet, I know that the Headies, they always have something up their sleeves. So, and then I got this invite and with the big envelope, with the big announcement on it. And I know, okay, here we go again. I'm just happy that we're back to Nigeria. This is where it all started. The incredible and impeccable journey that the Headies have had in the music business was built here. But I know at some point we needed to depart and go international so that we could, follow the energy that Afrobeat was moving at. And so we're back home. So I'm excited. I don't know about the nominee list, but I've won 3 Headies. So yeah, I've won for Best Rap Album, Best Rap Singles, and so just coming back here again, 2025 and 17th edition. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. So you've won Best Rap Award.
Yeah, Best Rap Album, Best Rap Singles, I think. Then Lyricist on the Roll.
Yeah. So far right now, with the people who have in hip hop industry right now, based on the big ones, and they're nominated for the award, who is going to be your pick to be the winner?
For which of the categories?
Rap, Best Rap.
For rap?
Yeah, Best Rap Album.
Rap has to be me, man. I had one of the dopest rap albums of 2024. If it's not me, then they should give it to Odumodu Black. Yeah, because he had an incredible year as well, and he's still having an incredible time, But I mean, altogether, there's so much. I don't even know how to pick, because there's so much music coming out from last year, right up to where the cutoff time was. But we'll see. And shout out to TVC. You guys you go everywhere with us, and you just keep spotlighting us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay, so one last time, I doing this Truth Syndrome Monday.
Okay.
So I want to ask you this question. What is the strangest dream you've ever had? If you can recall, the weirdest, strangest dream you've had. We always have crazy dreams. But what's the one that stuck out to you?
I don't dream a lot, to be very honest. But strangest dream. I've had dreams of crazy car chases, like crazy, where, and I'm a peaceful guy, so I don't know why I would be involved in a car chase in a dream, but I've had car chases and cars crashed. I didn't crash, thankfully, but like GTA things, so Grand Theft Auto, things, and you drive through countries and you still end back in Lagos. It's crazy. You don't want to know the details.
Thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you so much.
Can you do our intro?
Okay.
Can you welcome what the 17th Headies, backspace, big announcement.
Where's your mic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
That's your mic.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? My name is Ayo Bliss, Oga Boss, and this is a public service announcement. This is the big announcement. The 17th edition of the Headies is here, and we're live on the red carpet, and it's going to be great. We're happy to be back home. We're happy to bring it back to Lagos, where it all started. Shout out to TVC. Bless.
The big announcement is out. Headies come back to Nigeria. So yeah, and then what do you think about that big Afrobeats worldwide?
All right, so yeah, the big announcement is back. We are here back to base Headies 2024/2025. The 17th Headies is happening here in Nigeria, and we're excited about that. We did it last year in America. It was last year. Or last 2 years. We did it in America, and then we are glad it's back in Nigeria. So for those of you that have been shouting, bring it back. It's back. Let's see what you will do now to support the brand. That's the only sense. Yeah, we are waiting to see that happen. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So we're live right here at the Headies 7th back to base.
Yeah.
Big announcement and young artists, coming up, and Headies, was back then, right? And it's like now. So what are you looking forward? What are you looking forward, for the 17th edition and for the big event?
Yeah, it's been an amazing journey. So I'm looking forward to greatness. Trust me, nothing much. Greatness. Yeah.
Nomination is coming out. Everybody's excited. So we're excited about Headies back from Atlanta back to Nigeria. So how is that celebrating African music?
Yeah, I'm so excited about it because it's more like we putting our home in the front. You get. So Nigeria is our home. This is where it all started from.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So that's CSM, my sense about the news. So the question I want to ask you is, we're asking everybody, what's the strangest dream you've ever had? I'm sure you've had dreams, but the one that just freaked you out, that was so weird, what was that?
Strange, right? Strange. Man, I might need a few minutes to think. I think I think I'm not gonna say that. I'm sorry. Bye.
Hi, so can I get to know you?
Hi, my name is Peter Brown.
Peter Brown. Okay, we're live at the 17th Headies Back to Base, big announcement.
Yeah.
You know, and as a young artist as you are, you know, what does the Headies represent to you? You know, as a young artist, you know, apart from what we're talking about the Grammys and all, but what does it represent to you?
So, Headies for me is like the Grammy of, for Africa, for me. So it's like the biggest platform for music for me. So it's a very great honor for me to be here. It's like the first time I've had in any Headies program for me. So super excited to meet people, to meet celebrities, so I'm happy. I'm so excited to be here.
We're looking forward to what you have for some for us. So we have this thing where we do Truth Syndrome Monday.
So what?
Truth Syndrome Monday. So you answer just the truth, right? So the question I want to ask you is, what's the strangest dream you've ever had?
Strangest dream I've ever had. Wow. Okay, so the strangest dream I've ever had was one time I was being pursued by a lizard. I don't know why. It's kind of like strange. Why I woke up with my heart I was breathing very heavy. So I don't know what the meaning was. I just I not pressure, but God see me through it. Normal.
Yeah.
I'm here. You can see me here.
Yeah. Gallant.
Normal.
Yeah. All right, doing this overnight, Peter
Thank you
Brown.
very much. God bless you.
Thank you. Hi, Sas.
Hello.
Live tonight, and we had this big announcement.
Yes.
So, any ideas to
Sorry?
what idea do you think the big announcement for it? Like,
First of all, my name is Ambassador Folabi Oke. I was at the 16th Headies in Atlanta. It was amazing. This 17th, believe me, watch the space. It's going to blow your mind because we have loads and loads and loads of surprises for you guys. Yes.
so this is going to be better.
Sorry?
This is going to be better.
Oh, for sure, because, we've brought this home. This is here in Nigeria, and you can be rest assured that it's going to be one of the biggest you have ever seen. Watch this space.
So one last question, though.
Yes.
So what is strangest dream you ever had?
What is the
Strangest dream you ever had? So
dream?
Yeah, dream.
The strangest dream I've ever had is to be the next president of Nigeria.
It's not strange.
Yes, so it's possible, yes. So thank you very much.
So thank you for taking us to the of this year. What should we expect? How should we different?
Okay, the theme of the award show is Back to Base and Stronger Together.
So how should we expect? As the fans, as the artists, what should we expect?
Oh, well, we want to come back and do magic and take the awards to the next level. We do not want to do anything less than what we did in America, but trust me, we did a lot in America. So yeah, we want to come here and kill it.
Yeah. So, okay, what do you think about Afrobeats right now, Frank? You know, what do you think about Afrobeats going right now? You know, everybody's talking about I think center stage, new genres are coming up.
So everybody's talking about Afrobeats. Talk is cheap. What are we doing to drive the culture? Because before we got here, reggae was here, and they are no longer here. What are we doing to sustain Afrobeats on that world stage? What are we doing? Maybe we took our awards to America and said we should bring it back. To come and be having it at our backyard and be okay. We don't come now. How are you supporting us? How are you partnering with us? It shouldn't be Ayo Animal Award. It's not. It's not. We want the industry to come support the only way it can be big is when we have the artists, the sponsors, and everybody out there support the awards. That's how we got here. It's with support. And it's not to say that we didn't have support in the past. We just need bigger support because we are now in a bigger platform. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Very huge. We'll be present. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I feel so happy. I feel it's like a miracle because it's something personally I've been praying for, and it's massive. Trust me.
It's good to hear that it's massive. So what are you looking forward to in the Headies coming back to Nigeria? What's one special thing that you're yearning to see?
Then changes, new categories. I can't list them, but a thing of change and positivity. Yeah, because it's like the theme for this 17th Headies to me should be homecoming. Like it's
Back to base.
yeah, because we've missed Headies in Nigeria, so trust me, there will be new stuff.
Amazing. So we're going to play a quick game before you leave the carpet. You're going to try to spell the Headies backwards.
Hey, okay, let's go.
So I'll count one, two. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
All right. So
S E D E H.
you already missed like one letter or two letters, but that was fun. That was fun. Thank you so much for joining us on the carpet. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, this is a man I really respect. If you don't mind putting your hands together for Mr. Yinka Adebayo. Hey.
Good evening, everyone. It's so nice to be here, and it's really a great honor to be called upon to deliver the keynote speech. It's not going to be an appeal, and that appeal, I would say, is going to be in several dimensions. I'm going to be talking to 7 key stakeholders of this property. I think this is a monster that Ayo has created, and my first appeal is going to go to Ayo himself to say, Ayo, Animasham, thank you. Thank you and thank you. Please, a round of applause for him. Doing this consistently for 17 years, I can say clearly there is no mean feat. One, putting the creative together, then more importantly, getting finance behind it, getting brands, convincing brands to be on board for 17 years. And I know I've been close enough to him to know what he goes through to get the funds to finance it. But interestingly, he's here. Ayo, the monster you have created is bigger than you now. My only appeal to you is to say, you know, when a mother gives birth to a baby, no matter how big that baby grows, it's still the mom. So you need to continue to get better at what you do and how you do them. Because that is the only way the brands you are looking for can begin to see and appreciate and bring value to the table. My second appeal will go to the fans to support your talent. Headies is an award. And I think the only language that Headies understand is vote. Nigerians, we talk more, but we do less. It's only in Nigeria that you see people fail to vote. Now we question, why should Olamide win the award? So let's put our mouth where our money is by making sure that when the portal is open, we go out there and cast our vote maximally in support of the talent. My third appeal will go to the committee who have been charged with the responsibility of coordinating the votes. Please, when they cast the votes, let's make sure that the vote counts. Transparency and honesty should be your watchword. Watchword to say this is how you voted. Nigerians are asking questions of everything. I don't blame them. The level of dishonesty in our society is so high. So meaning you need to go the extra mile to show proof that have not only delivered, have clearly delivered. So your word should be honesty and transparency. And that is why when you watch the like of Big Brother, they tell you this is how you voted. It's your scorecard. Every time when we watch Big Brother and we see those things, it speaks to us. To say, hey, I would have gone with it to win, but I didn't vote. Even you punch yourself. And I think it's a lesson that you guys need to take on board. And I think my next one will go to the artist to say, guys, life is a stage. When somebody is running, some people are sitting. You can't run this forever. Afrobeat is the one reigning right now. Bear in mind, any river that forgets its origin stands a risk of drying up and drying up fast. That's for the artist. And to the brands, please a round of applause for brands who have been on board for Headies. Please a round of applause to appreciate them. Incidentally, my brand, Indomie brand, a brand like no other, has always been in front for artists. We've not been too consistent, but maximally I think we've been on Headies now for close to 3 or 4 editions, and it can only get bigger and better. So for other brands who have been on board, a big thank you to you, because without your support, 17 years, this wouldn't have happened. But more importantly, those brands that are still sitting on the fence, I dare say that the bridge you are going to walk across, you don't build it when you are ready for the trip. You build it much earlier. Music is one of the greatest passion of Nigerians. You can see what's happening here. Some people say dirty December. December has always been dirty. Maybe this year was an eye-opener to us. Who say January cannot be dirtier? Who says February cannot be the dirtiest? If only the brands are ready, Nigerians are willing to take you on. We love fun, we love entertainment, we love music, and that is what this is showing. And I think the sixth one will be to the state government. Government at the state and federal level. You can't get better than this. The vote you are looking for is here. We also saw what Nigerians did during December. Flight time promotion was happening in Joshua at a hotel. Lagos Shopping Festival was happening at Risco. The two events were fully jam-packed. Interestingly, I was at a hotel to attend the video. I was in traffic. I tell people I was in traffic in a hotel for 5 hours. The show started, I couldn't park. The show ended, I was still in traffic. That is the madness that happened in December. If that can happen, Lagos State government, that is what you have. The passion is there, the willingness is there. Once you key into the passion point of people, whatever you want from them, you can be rest assured it will be delivered. And to the international community who have been supporting us, I think the US consulate has actually been a major support, and I think we have the Canadian ambassador also present here. Thank you. This is Nigeria for you. The train has left the station. Thank you for coming on board, and let's enjoy the ride. Thank you so very much.
Good evening, everyone. Gentlemen and ladies on the back, if you please pay attention, I'll only be here for a few minutes. I don't know if I still qualify to be here. I used to work fully in entertainment, of course, to the other side. But I'm still very interested in show business and entertainment. I used to be a music journalist, for those who don't know me. And I am the convener of Neckline. I think the only still existing conference in this part of the world for the creative industry. The Headies team came to interview me a few days ago. I'm just going to repeat what I said to them. I've been in this industry since 1997, 98. So I've been around for a minute. And I met Nigerian Music Awards. Most people here may not know these awards, apart from probably the OGs here. They have YBO, Kelechi, and Co. Debola is young, but he also started very, very early. For those of us that started quite young, we knew Nigerian Music Awards, we knew the Movie Awards, TEMA, we knew Reed Awards, we knew all those awards. None of those awards exist anymore. And if you leave the award scene and you go back to the record labels and film companies, all the things that we saw 20, 30 years ago, they no longer exist. Or if you go to America and you go and check the Grammys and the Oscars and all the institutions that they have, from the ones that are commercial and the ones that are non-commercial, I think there is something we are not doing right. In the corporate sector, we've gotten it right to a very large extent. You look at the banks, most of the banks that we've known from the past 15, 20 years, they are there. We have strong banks that are getting stronger. If you go to the media, this day newspaper celebrated 30 years in Lagos just last night. My concern is that it seems as if we look at some properties as if it's Ayo Maff also now, it's Kunle Afolayan's also, it's Fuga Kidele's also, you know, it's this. And I think it's time that we take a step back and say, I need quiet at the back, please, if you don't mind, please. Can we just pay attention, please, please. We are here for the Headies, and it would be nice if we have one house. It looks like we just think it's Funke's business, you know, it's Davido's business, it's Cecil's business, and so on and so forth. And it's like we are competing with each other when we should be working together to build what stands a chance to be one of the most formidable industries in the world. Now, a few weeks ago, I watched the new film that was done for Bob Marley. It's called Bob Marley One Love. Watch it. When I was growing up, reggae was global. We thought it was going to take over the world. Let's not think that what's happening with Nollywood or with music is going to be around forever. Whether it stays forever, whether it becomes mainstream, whether it brings back money and development to Lagos and Abuja and Port Harcourt and the whole of Nigeria, it depends on us. Most of us in these rooms today, and those who are going to watch this, who are not here today. What we do, see, Hollywood will extract the value that it sees. They will extract entertainment value, They will extract license, they will do all of that. How do we begin to think that whether it's Mavens or Moritz or Chocolate City or Erastar or whoever it is, that we need to come together and institutionalize what we have and rally around ourselves to support it for growth and success. Otherwise, in the next 5-10 years, there won't be Headies. There won't be, trust me, MTV African Music Awards, my friends and my clients, Viacom, now Paramount, work for them for 10 years. Mama has not held in so many years. They want to do Mama. If it doesn't make business sense, it's not going to happen. They're not doing it because they like us. And go back and go and check. So we have this property, 17 years. And with all its faults, let's say the Headies is not perfect. And we look at things abroad and afar and think that they're perfect. I've been to almost all the events around the world. They have their own issues. How could we potentially work to make sure that the Headies gets better? I want to have 10, 15 of the Headies. I want to have 10, 20 of Netlife. Like I want to have 10 of Kemi Adetiba, Konavai, and so on and so forth. We don't have enough. And we are all poor. It's a poor industry, everybody is struggling. So, my task to Ayo Maff, who I've been privileged to know since 1998. By the way, when I was organizing the music award, I had an award in 1998 called Yafem. That's how long I have known him. My task to him is, he needs to institutionalize the Headies in such a way that it's not the Ayo Maff show. And he's working on that. He has work to do, the team have their own work to do. Okay, but if you are a talent in this room, or you are a talent in this industry, if you are a journalist, if you are a blogger, if you are an executive, and you still look at the Headies as, after all, it's Ayo Maff stuff, you are doing yourself, we are doing ourselves. We need 20 of such platforms. We have such a huge promise that we can make the world dance, we can make the world watch, and we can extract value from it. What happens is when you trend on TikTok, or on Twitter, it means nothing. Stop counting engagements and likes. They are called vanity metrics. What does it bring back to you? What kind of companies are we building? The guys that gave us Idris, the hits of the past 20 years, all the companies are gone. So I'm very worried. Because if you are not careful, everybody gets value. Then in 5 years' time, we're contributing money for one artist again that is sick. So I just want to say that we have a huge opportunity to build our own brands and our own platforms across the entire value chain. So, whether the Headies happens in America, or in China, or in Ghana, I really don't care. But I want to see all the awards. We have so many of them. The journals, the platforms, the businesses, so that at the end of the day, maybe our music scene will be around for the next 20, 30 years. Maybe it could. Maybe our films are still struggling to cross over. We are big. Everybody is getting value. But it seems as if we've gotten carried away. Guys, this is day one. This is still morning. It is morning. And I wish that we all can rally around. This is a case study, the Headies. It's going to happen this year. It's most likely going to come back to Nigeria, as you will find out tonight. I want to see all of us work together with the organizers of the Headies and support them to succeed beyond their own imagination. And if tomorrow AMVCA comes, or somebody else is doing something, I want us to work together. Just in rounding up, the skit maker, I don't know if you guys have noticed, they do it very, very well. I'm jealous. Nasboy is doing something, you see everybody is on it, right? They do it so well. It's almost as if they camp in the place and they are saying, whose turn is it now? We need to take a step back, find a way to build systems and structures around the properties that we have, and find a way to work together to make sure that not only can we monetize them, but we can keep them going even after we have died. Otherwise, it's just a waste of everybody's time. I wish you guys a nice evening. Thank you. Have a nice night.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was looking like it was an all guys affair, right? I am really excited with what's happening here tonight, and I'm just here to talk briefly about the Headies Creative Summit. The speaker just before me said we don't have enough events, right, to actually speak to the things that are happening in our industry. So my name is Isime. I organize B2B events, international events. I remember Ayo last year was calling me, like, why is Ayo calling me? And when I got back to the country, I met with him, I listened to him, and he said to me, this is what I want to do, and I think you're the right person to come here and join me. So for the past 15 years or more, we've been actually doing international events, specifically in film and television, to talk about the business of film and TV in Nigeria, and of course across Africa as well and beyond. So it's my pleasure this evening to let us know that part of what will be happening at the Headies this year will be the Headies Creative Summit. And essentially what this summit is about is to look at the intersections between the music industry and other verticals of the creative industries. Of course, you know, we have other verticals in film, of animation, theater, and the rest of them. So, well, we are looking at driving very high-level conversations at this summit that will help people to understand how to build the business of film, because you know creatives are always very passionate, and what we try to do is to bring that balance between creativity and business, because we believe strongly that if people are equipped with the right business knowledge, then we're able to build sustainable businesses in the creative industries. And so that is what the creative, the Headies Creative Summit, the first edition of the Headies Creative Summit will be addressing. And of course, in the course of this event, the announcement is going to come wherever the Headies is going to happen. This Creative Summit is also going to happen there. And it's also important to say, of course, we all know that music plays a very integral and prominent role in the creative industries. And so with this summit, we want to further establish and strengthen the relationship between Afrobeats, the business of music, and the verticals of the creative industries. At the same time, we want to identify the untapped opportunities, the potentials, and the mechanisms to further boost, strengthen, and support this industry. I don't believe this is a night for long grammar, so please indulge me a bit, but the point for us here is we are trying to build a structured industry, and having these conversations are very, very critical to, helping this industry become more and more organized and more structured. So it's something that is new. Focusing on music and then trying to connect it with all the other verticals in the creative industry. So it's something to look forward to. We are hoping to build very strong programming that will actually help to fill some of the gaps that we have in the industry today. We want to look at technology, the role of technology, and how it's driving the business of music. We also want to look at some of the issues around intellectual property rights, and of course all the legal side of things. So it's actually an event that everybody in the industry should come together, like every other person has said, to support what the Headies is doing in order to build a much robust and bigger industry. So on this note, I want to say thank you to Ayo for bringing me on to be able to do this with him. I know it's a huge task, it's a huge challenge, but I'm actually looking forward to the challenge. And please, I'm asking everyone to please, continue to support what he's trying to do with the Headies Creative Summit. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the night. Thank you.
I think all the conversations that are necessary to be said have been said. I'm just going to say that, for us to go far, we can work together. The Headies has proven itself, and after 17 years, I think that it's high time that every one of us adds our own resources and our time to push this. It is, it is from our home that we take the thing of value to the world. And as Ione said, they only want to use us for what they can. So we need to be smart to actually think about the long game and hold on to a platform that is important to our culture and truly position to ensure that the market linkages that would make sure money comes back into the continent. Because the global value of the creative economy is 3 trillion, and Africa is barely doing 2%. In 2022 alone, Afrobeat was streamed 30 billion times on Spotify. The musicians cannot tell you they got that value in naira or dollars. And so we need to realize that the world will only scavenge the opportunities, the culture, the talent. We need to hold on to what belongs to us and together ensure that we make it great and we position it for top dollar, and every young person, every talented young person in this country can make a living using their talent. Thank you and enjoy this event.
Thank you. Funny enough, I'm not all the best dancers out there, and I can't sing to save my life. I don't know what I'm doing here.
That's not your style.
It's actually within classes. Yes, before the announcement, I'd like to recognize the presence of the Commissioner of Tourism in Lagos State. Also, it is everywhere. Where is gone? Okay, so I'd like to also someone enjoy that with me. Please step forward for your dose of embarrassment. Amanda for the US consulate. These guys made life easy for us. For the US consulate, they made life so easy for us. To think that one of the biggest supports that we got for the Headies in the last couple of years, you know, they were so amazing. They supported us like nobody else. Thank you very much. Thank you. The ambassador came to Atlanta as well. Please, my message to the governor, he also came to Atlanta and did a lot. Governor of Lagos State, and a lot of us were doing so much in the creative sector, which was acknowledged that doing so much. The administration is doing so much in the creative sector. And I'm about to have a new family. The Canadian Consul General is there. Please take your part. Thank you so much for coming. All my friends in the media. Yes, announcement number one. And before this, I'd like to tell you a short story. And we have to also always tell ourselves the truth. You know, we have to really tell ourselves the truth. So in this country, in our country, I love Nigeria. Trust me. You don't know how much I love my country, but I'll tell you an experience. So after seeing music awards around the world, seeing all the music, all the big music awards. Funny enough, one of the biggest music awards I saw was in Africa. It was called SAMAS, South African Music Awards. Amazing. You know South Africans, right? When Nelson Mandela was sick, he didn't go abroad for medical. So when they were about to produce the World Cup in 2010, they didn't bring any experts from around the world. It was South Africans. So I saw their production and was like, what the? And I went to them in South Africa. I went to Victoria Countries there to their witness. And we had a meeting with them. We said, I'm going to edit this story because if I do not edit this story, I'm going to offend some people. And that's not the purpose of this conversation. So we went there, we had a meeting with them, and we said we wanted them to come and produce the Headies. We have what they call the ceiling effect in Nigeria. You can't do beyond the system what the system allows you to do. So we told them we wanted them to come and produce the Headies, and they said no, they were not coming to Nigeria. They didn't even discuss budget. They didn't want to come to Nigeria. We asked why, and they said they had a terrible experience in Nigeria. They produced an event. By the way, this event is bad. Money wasn't the problem. Let me just leave it like that. And it was a big regret for them. They were not coming back to Nigeria. So I was like so resolute. I just wanted them to be no matter what. So I spoke with them. Somebody to convince them, and they gave a condition. They said if they had to come to Nigeria, they had to bring even their needle. And some people thought insulted us by accepting. But accepted, because that was the condition he gave me. Now, and we're going to bring all the containers in here. So we started, loading the containers. I've edited the story. It got to, we went back and forth. It got to certain equipment we were bringing. My guy said, Ayo, why are you, come on now, we have kilometers of this in Nigeria. But when we checked, they sent their spec. They told us that we were not going to have used anything from Nigeria. But after our building, it was going to be 40-foot containers. I said, guy, cut this thing out to 4. So we tried to cut it down again, which wasn't what I signed. We checked whether we could bring something. We didn't have a kilometer in Nigeria. Now the next thing was, you guys were going with me, this is power now. They were going to bring their power cables from South Africa. And that was half of the container. And then we were going back and forth. It was getting late, so we shipped 2 40-foot containers. We had 4 left. It was half of the container. And this container was power cable they wanted to bring. Someone said, Ayo, you need to talk to this guy, stop wasting money. Some of my friends, when they hear your national, they tell us that you waste a lot of money, you waste a lot of money. No, I'm searching for quality. Who would like to waste money? I don't have enough to waste. So I went back to them to appeal to them. Come on now, we have cables in Nigeria, blah, blah, blah. So they accepted. And we got the best cable for events in Nigeria. Meanwhile these guys, their power, the light, very heavy. And when we got the power cables in Nigeria, by the time we went back and forth, those 2 containers were only 3 containers. Said, guy, this is not going to get to Nigeria by the time you have your award. So I had to fly 3 40-foot containers. I got a cargo plane and flew 3 40-foot containers to Nigeria. 29-man crew were waiting to produce the event. I just wanted something special for my people. Now, the setup, oh my goodness, it was worth it. It was beautiful. You would love it. It was nothing like anything I saw in the past in this country. But guess what? 2 hours before the event, the power cable that was best in Nigeria started burning. And they were shaking. They were like, their faces were red. They were, but the Africans, they were shaking. They were like, this is what we told you. And I just stood there, just regretting why I just didn't have one extra container. So everything we did, all the razzmatazz we wanted to show, did not happen at the end of the day. And that was, and meanwhile, when we were trying to solve the problem to see whether we could just make it happen in a way or two, guys were already tweeting, these are what, they won't start late, no the headies. They won't start on time, they are starting late again, no the headies. Guys were already tweeting, they were solving the problem, quenching fire somewhere. And so that went, and I told myself if I had this chance again, I would not even organize this award anymore. That was meant to be my last award. But then after 6 months, I picked it up again. Some of us will be better off if we are not organizing the awards show, because it takes a lot of money. You have to be committed. You have to want to do this, to continue to do it. That is why we don't have a lot of award shows anymore, because people jump in, they think it's business. And after 2 editions, they jump out again. They're like, who would not want to have a award show if you were making money from it? How many award shows do we have that are consistent in Nigeria? You must be to continue to do this. So, to wrap up my story, I know that time is gone. I told myself I wasn't going to do the awards anymore, but I continued. And I said, if I had the opportunity, I was going to have this award in another country and see. But then, before then, I had this production company in Nigeria. A round of applause for Live Sports. They turned it around. And I didn't want to go anywhere anymore. But then we still had other issues that I do not have time to discuss. Not with them. We still had other issues I didn't want to discuss. And I said, you know what? After all, and it was time, the world was feeling appropriate, that the world had to see this award show. And the world had to see our artists being rewarded. So we went to America. So we went to America and we got the support. And everybody, why are you taking our awards abroad? Now your award is back to base. What do you do? How do you support the awards? We're back. at least for this year. And the award show, the Headies, by the grace of God, the 17th Headies will hold in April, 5th of April, in Lagos. That is the announcement number 1. Announcement number 2. We're working on a board, and very soon we're going to be announcing the people that are in the board of the awards. Announcement number 3. We're also going to launch the Headies Foundation. Headies Foundation will be running over the years, but we've not just made so much noise about it. We have clips that you can see. I don't want to run through this to take more of the time. Number 4 announcement is that we're starting Headies Creative Summit. I mean, we've done a lot in the US. You know, we can't just name. If we have the awards in Nigeria, we should have the Creative Summit in America or in Canada or somewhere. So if you're going there to have the awards, we should have the Creative Summit here. We're going to run through what we have for the Creative Summit. Then the next created. The reason why we moved from the car that we used to give a round of applause to Jason. The reason why we upgraded the car to Bentley is because artists, they just pass the car sometimes, they don't say as well, they just pass the car to their PA or manager, but they don't drive it. That's why we went to, but we would not want to drive a Bentley. So this year, God said, don't do it, don't say it. What is wrong with you? This year we're going to give a mad car. Mad car. Mad car. Number 5 announcement. We're going to announce. We're going to host. She said she didn't say it. She said she didn't say it. Okay, and last but not least. She said not. Okay, let me check. What did she say? Nominees list will be released on 12th of February. And we're having the next awards after these awards that's happening. It was meant to happen last year. For some reasons, it didn't happen last year. So this award, we do not want to miss a calendar year, any of the calendar event. And we do not want to miss. The artists are ready to be rewarded for the music material in the year under review. We do not want to miss that. So the next one is going to happen in December. It's going to be part of the 30 December thing. Thank you.